Billy has made a shocking official proclamation that journalism is dead.
It's dead, yeah. Mm-hmm. Sorry, Greg.
I know Ron DeSantis is trying to kill it. I didn't know it had been officially...
Well, you and Ron together.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
It was in hospice. It's been in hospice, but you and Ron DeSantis are killing journalism or have killed journalism, correct?
Joined at the hip.
Well,
yeah.
I mean, okay, so the last day, obviously there's this Aaron Rodgers news, right? In the last day, I have seen that Aaron Rodgers is in New York meeting with the Jets. The Jets are flying to Green Bay to meet with Aaron Rodgers, and they're flying to California to meet with Aaron Rodgers.
Mm-hmm.
It seems impossible that all three of those things are happening, but we're running with all of those things.
Who are the people reporting those things?
I don't know, journalism.
Are they really journalists, though?
I feel like I saw like blurbs, like little, like, you know, on this. I don't want to, you know.
Trey Wingo had them going to New York. Someone else had them going to L.A. Someone had them going to Green Bay. Billy is right. But
Where
it was Trey
are
Wingo
they?
with them going to New York.
Would it be that surprising to you if I said that he was meeting with them in New York in the dark, in Green Bay in the light, and in California over...
There is no light in Green Bay.
All right, so he was meeting Green Bay in the dark and New York in the light, and in Los Angeles he was meeting them in a spider hole.
At what point do the Jets play hardball with Aaron, right? Because like this very much seems like a one-horse race for Aaron Rodgers at this point. Like it's either the Jets or it's not the Jets. Like no one else.
Or the Packers.
They can start playing hardball in week 16.
But he doesn't want to stay with the Packers from what we hear, which we don't know anything, because if you don't know his inner circle who don't say anything, like you don't know. But like no other team's really been pushing as hard as the Jets, right? So at what point do they play hardball with Aaron? Like, hey, like decide already. We're not going to be doing this all offseason.
Well, can the Jets play hardball because they could do it all offseason, just sitting there waiting for Aaron Rodgers to decide whether he wishes to play for them or not?
But
because
they can't. Like, they've already missed out on Derek Carr.
Yeah, you run the risk of missing out on Jimmy Garoppolo and other quarterbacks that could help your team.
Okay, so what do you think's going to happen here, though, when you guys say run the risk? I don't believe they're going or flying anywhere to convince him of anything. I believe they're going to fly to meet so that he decides whether it will be Green Bay retirement or the Jets, correct? And
I think they're trying to work out the financials. I think the reason they're meeting is because Green Bay is okay with the Jets talking to Aaron Rodgers, their quarterback who's under contract, because they've worked out some sort of deal.
There's no way that they're meeting with him one-on-one if that's not the case. I wouldn't think, right? I don't think you can. You can't
no,
meet with
of
him.
course,
They get
no.
permission.
This is largely in place, but Aaron Rodgers has the power for the contingent to have to meet him wherever, and I would be surprised at this point, as I imagine the audience would be and everybody would be, if Aaron Rodgers just retired and didn't play for the Jets.
It'd be odd, but it's Aaron Rodgers. I mean, you just don't know. You don't know what he's thinking. I would find it odd as well, but...
Well, I mean,
I don't know. Do you think that it's that unpredictable? Because it always ends the same way. Like, it seems like it's like...
It ends with him going back to Green Bay.
Yeah, and this time it seems like it's not going to be that, but, like, you don't know, and you can't really wait. Like, he's probably not going to retire. He's not going to make everybody jump through all these hoops just to retire, I wouldn't think.
This time, if he goes back to Green Bay, it's just south of $60 million guaranteed for a season. A season. So that concerns me.
I mean, once you get to the contingent flying anywhere to meet the quarterback, though, there are structurally a whole bunch of things that are already in place before you get to that, correct?
Yeah, so first and foremost, you got to have the permission, as has been noted, right? Like, you can't just say, hey, we're going to go meet with him. The Packers have to give that blessing, which, of course, they have. Second of all, we're in an era now where it's impossible to have this meeting in secret, right? So we're saying there's zero possibility that he's met with other contingents in this window of time. It's just the Jets?
I don't think that you can say that. That's all that's being reported, but I don't know how close. Aaron Rodgers went on McAfee and said when it comes to the NFL's insiders, they're good at their jobs, but they don't know shit about me. They don't have any contacts about me in these scenarios. So one would assume that
knew this.
Well, the Jets information is leaking from the Jets.
But we're not going to
assume.
wake up and he's going to be on the Panthers tomorrow, you know?
I just don't know what information. When you say journalism is dead at the beginning
Yeah, it's
of
dead.
what we're talking about,
Yeah.
I don't know what information is correct on Aaron Rodgers.
Why is that?
Because he can keep, I think,
Journalism's dead.
some things private.
Got you there, Dan.
Why
guys-
am I implicated in killing it? That's what I'm still wondering.
Well, there was a column that you wrote.